It's not just that Dick Cheney didn't call up the president after this happened and say, FYI, George, I just shot a guy in the face, thought you'd like to know. It's that George Bush, when it became apparent that Dick Cheney wasn't going to behave like a responsible adult in this matter, didn't call up Dick Cheney and say, Dick, get your butt onto TV, take responsibility for this, and stand up like a man right now. But apparently he can't because Dick Cheney outranks him.
Uh-oh. Ron, was it Reagan-esque?
No, absolutely not. There are plenty of things to criticize here. If you shoot a guy in the face, you stand up the next day and you take responsibility for it. You say, I did it, it was my... Listen, they blamed Whitaker for several days here. The man is lying in a hospital the victim. They blamed the victim for several days, laying in the hospital with birdshot in his heart muscle, and they're pretending it's his fault he got shot. Is that the way you treat your good friend? Yeah, well, that's a good question. The quote that you just read is actually priceless. And let's review this. I didn't think that he needed to tell the press. Well, actually, the White House press office would take care of that for him. My first reaction is, my friend Harry has been shot. Hey, everybody, somebody shot Harry. Oh, yeah, it was me. We've got to take care of him. Yes, let's rush him to the hospital, then let's blame him for the accident. It was also important to get the story out as accurately as possible, so I, as the guy who actually shot him, would want no part of that, apparently. And this is a complicated story. Well, as Tucker says, it's not complicated. He exercised poor judgment in discharging his firearm. He shot a friend of his. And you know what? Reporters cover all sorts of shootings. Give them the facts in a timely manner. They'll muddle through. This was a lot of mea and not enough culpa. Tucker, you're a hunter, right?
Yes, I am.
So let me run a couple of things by you here. It was 5:30 at night, or after 5:30 when this happened. It was dying light out there.
Right.
Cheney, by his own account, says he wheeled around into a setting sun that was setting right behind the victim here, Harry. And, so he was shooting into a setting sun, which seems a little silly to me. Apparently also shooting downhill at the victim, which is also a no-no as far as I know. It seems like terrible judgment here.
Well, maybe. I mean, shooting into a setting sun is actually preferable because the bird, of course, is silhouetted against the sun. But upland bird shooting...
If you can't see a human being in the sun, are you going to see a tiny little helpless bird?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous under any circumstances. You got all these dogs running around, for one thing. You're running through your legs off of you. You're not exactly sure what's a dog, what's a bird, what's a human being. Yeah, I mean, it's a risky thing to do. You got to be really careful. That's why people don't drink beer before they do it.
Yeah.